stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The numbers for Freeman a week ago. 17 carries, 55 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to him early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys will set up shot at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swept.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 20. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And down inside the 15 he goes. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Alvin Kamara really settling into the league in his 2nd season. And, of course, he came out of Tennessee, but not a lot of people remember he started at Alabama.
He did and got caught in that big mix of running backs at Bama. And they like those bigger, thicker runners. Those guys who break down defenses through the middle.
Why?
Kamara ended up leaving Alabama.
Fucking wait so long.
And finding his way to the NFL where he is now a star. We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look obvious out there. Through the air, on the ground, they move the ball with relative ease.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it across and into the end zone.
Oh my goodness, what just happened?
What?
And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it.
Shadow.
When you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Yo, you do realize they're gonna have to put all of that under my bed.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3
That's just not
scores.
going back up in the car.
Here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
Hey, Kai.
Back on one drive, you're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball
Can I get a trip?
team. Every time a pass is
trip
thrown,
over
they're
my
right
person.
there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
Oh, my God.
Free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, that's caught by Meredith. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He
just flooded that ball out of my
Got
hand.
hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
To throw, it's Breeze.
Got it.
Battle for it here, and this will be caught. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because they'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. Going for it all.
Touchdown.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Now Breeze. He is going to find Hill here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Josh Hill, his second touchdown on the season. And the Saints add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on second and goal.
Come on, Thomas.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Flush to his right.
Got it.
Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Heading back onto the field, here's a look at Devontae Freeman now. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points.
A few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. And then you got a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Now, still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
All right.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. 3rd down here.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
A first scoring update now from Carolina. And it's the Panthers there out to the early advantage. Cam Newton, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
You know you're not going to hurt my player or you're going to get
Coverage was
intercepted.
very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured
It ain't
an
annoying now,
incomplete
but the
pass.
Dusty
And it
scored.
keeps 6 points off the board. So now 2nd and 10 after the
high
incompletion on 1st down. Here's
Oh,
Breeze
snap.
to throw. And the
I was
Falcons
not ready
get
for
there.
that.
The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Alright, so
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Here's Breeze. He's going to rifle one deep left side. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it.
Oh my
Now
God,
it's 4th.
I legit caught this and
Partner, they're
then
not
killing it.
content to run this one out as we head towards the
No, I'm
half,
not
trying to hit
kicking.
a
I'm
big
not
chunk
kicking.
play right there.
I am not kicking at
Add
all.
to their score.
Now, this is a confident group.
I
At
did
the
not
very
kick
least, they're
that
thinking
easy.
field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
I already kicked the ball.
Coleman. Brandon Coleman. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I already kicked the ball.
Brandon Coleman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints just continue to roll.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
No fighting. Put that out.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Back 25.
On 3rd down, Ryan. It's
Dang it.
caught. Jones.
Oh my God, I hate Cleveland.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Back 25.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down.
Alright.
Swings it out to the flat for Freeman.
Okay.
5 yards on the
Alright,
pickup. And
I'm just going to end the stream. Hold up. Alright, I'm about to get on Fortnite.